Hi guys, this is Becky Barrett. Today I'm going to talk to you about using Twitter and how we use it at Good Shepherd. So you may be wondering, why do we use Twitter at Good Shepherd? Well, one reason is it's a great opportunity for us to take what's happening in our classroom and share it with our community outside the four walls. It's a great way to share events as well as allow parents just a portal into our classrooms. It also allows us to connect with other faculty and staff on campus. Oftentimes, we get caught up in our own classroom and with our own students, and it's great to see what's happening in pre-K, what's happening in 8th grade, and it helps build connection. Speaking of connection, did you know that Twitter users, the number one Twitter users, are educators? It's a great way for you to build your professional learning network and collaborate and learn from other educators, not just on our campus, but all over the world. So let's get started. So once you create your account or get logged in, you'll be brought to this page, and we are going to go to personalizing your Twitter profile. So you would think you might go here to profile, but first we're going to click on more and then go to settings and privacy. Most likely when you created a Twitter account, unless you've changed it, it made your username something random like Becky9378 and so on. So I'm going to click there and I can change it. I wanted to make mine short and sweet, so I did Becky EDU. A lot of people at Good Shepherd choose to do this, their first initial, their first name, their last name, underscore GSES. Again, it's completely up to you. So don't forget to press save. You can also, and I forgot to show you, you can also change the colors and some of the different notification alerts and all of that, but it's underneath this more option. Next, if you pop over to profile, you can edit your profile. And here's where you'll want to share a little bit about yourself, maybe whatever grade level you teach. Notice that I included the hashtags. And so that means when people search for certain hashtags, like, let's see, Seesaw Certified Educator, I'm going to pop up in their search and hopefully we'll be able to share information with one another. So that's just how you might want to personalize your Twitter homepage. Add a picture if you want and a little bit about yourself. When you log in, you're brought to the Twitter homepage, and depending on who you're following will determine what your feed looks like right here. So I really use Twitter simply for building my personal learning network. So you'll notice that if you go to my profile, almost everyone that I follow are educators. So let's get started finding some people at Good Shepherd. So I'm going to go over here to search Twitter, and I'm going to just go to GSES Dallas. Let's see if we can find Good Shepherds. Oh, there it is. So there's Good Shepherd. I'm going to click on the profile and you'll notice I'm already following, but you'll want to go ahead and follow Good Shepherd, as well as check out who Good Shepherd is following. Good Shepherd follows most of the teachers. I think they at least try to. So this is a good opportunity to get to know other faculty and staff on our campus. So there's Lauren Logan. She teaches 7th grade math. You might want to give her a follow. Keith Battalion, he teaches 6th grade. Give him a follow. Melissa Galt in 1st grade. Again, Twitter is just a great way to connect even with educators on our campus. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. Another person that is great to follow and you've gotten to know pretty well is Kristen Johnson. So when I search Kristen Johnson, there she is. And I can look at her Twitter feed to kind of see what's going on in Kristen's life. She spent a lot of time this summer in professional development, so I can see that here. So there we go. So one of the first aspects of Twitter is trying to build your personal learning network and finding other educators to follow. Next is the hashtag. So if you're not familiar with hashtags, it's Twitter's way of organizing content. So one of the common hashtags that I like to look at is EdTech. When I press enter, all tweets that have this EdTech hashtag are going to be cataloged here. But I'm going to get a little bit more specific. One of the tools and resources that I love using in classes is Minecraft EDU. There's my son. Minecraft EDU. So when I hit enter, I am going to find other educators who are also passionate about using Minecraft. So I'm going to check out Stephen Payne. Let's see what his profile's about. Oh, teaching and learning consultant, helping you do more with technology. So I'm going to just kind of look and see, is he somebody that I feel like I might be able to collaborate with or learn from? And if so, I'll go ahead and give him a follow. There we go. I'm going to go back. A lot of us also use educational resources, technology resources in our classroom, and so those are great accounts to follow as well. So for example, if you teach in lower school or in early childhood, searching for Seesaw and finding that profile, which is right here, is a great idea. They do a great job of retweeting great tweets from other educators. So that'll lead you in a direction of power users, people that use Seesaw in a really spectacular way in their classroom. So be sure to give Seesaw a follow. If you are in middle school, you might want to search for Schoology. And although that's a technology resource, there it is. And I'm going to give them a follow. So we talked earlier about using the search in order to find particular subjects or people that you might be interested in following on Twitter to connect. But another great opportunity on Twitter are these Twitter chats. And Twitter chats literally take place all day, every day. And so you can search on the official chat list and find a subject that aligns with what you teach. So for example, if you teach science, I can look through here and there are tons of different Twitter chats throughout the week that allows you to continue to grow and learn from the comfort of your own couch. So you might be thinking, why do I want to chat on Twitter? So I'm going to take you over to one of my favorite Twitter chats. It's the TextEd Twitter chat. And when I go to that hashtag, it will take me to all of the different chats that they have made. And sometimes people will also throw that hashtag in. So I'm actually going to look for let's see, here we go, the moderator account. So it looks like they're on vacation this week, but if you go through, you can see some of the questions that allow teachers to connect and talk to one another about. So share some of the books that you would recommend for professional development as well as enjoyment. And so you'll notice that educators across Texas share with one another, and it just allows you to not only learn and grow from the people on our campus, but people all over the world. So we hope you'll jump into the Twitterverse with us, and we are so glad that you're here at Good Shepherd.